Jay-Z is being accused of harassing content creators who speak about him and Diddy. After my weird audio mishap last night on my video about Jay-Z that a lot of people could hear, but a lot of people also were saying they couldn't hear, just like myself, until I watched a screen recording, I thought that it was only fair that we talk about some of the crazy allegations that are coming from content creators about allegedly being harassed after making content about Jay-Z and Diddy. A content creator that goes by the name of Ratchet TV on YouTube was doing a live stream about the Jay-Z and Diddy case, and during this live stream he said all of a sudden his live stream started messing up, and then he got a phone call from a random New York number, and he said this made him feel really sketchy, so he googled the number and it allegedly came back to Alex Spiro. Then after he got this live fix and he kept live streaming, he would allege that he got a harassing text message that told him to quit speaking on somebody's name and to speak it all about Diddy, and this was only a taste of their power. This content creator then alleged that that night his phone kept repeatedly being blown up by a phone number with a non-caller ID. He was so sketched out about this that the next day he actually called and reported this to the Tony Busby law firm, and this content creator Ratchet TV recorded his phone calls with the Tony Busby law firm on how he was allegedly being harassed for speaking about Jay-Z in connection with Diddy.
Hey Brad, it's Ashley with the Busby law firm. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, thank you. So they've got private investigators following you. Is that what your voicemail said, or calling you?
Well, I don't know who it is. Like last night, so I'm a content creator. I do YouTube videos, and I was on live last night. So while I'm on live, my live just starts messing up, and it just kept going out. And my whole stream was like, "Hey, your live froze. Your live froze." So then I get a.
The views, conversations, and opinions expressed on this channel could be subjective or objective and are also for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Here on The Mix, we encourage and implore you to conduct your own research.
Hey everyone, happy new year. Welcome to The Mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Okay, you guys, this is going to be a long form video. Yes, it will be. So stay tuned, stay connected, stay with me until the end. Happy New Year to everyone. As you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, the ongoing legal battle of the legal heads, the legal saga between Jay-Z's team of attorneys and Alex Spiro, and also attorney Tony Busby, who is representing the alleged victims. He's a Texas-based attorney and representing the alleged victims for the SA cases against Sean Combs, aka Diddy, and now Jay-Z has been inserted. Sean Carter. So yeah, this is what this video is going to be about, long form style. But again, like this video, share this video, stay with me until the end. It's free to like, it's free to share. If you're interested in donating, hit that Cash App, that Zelle, and the ticker right here, ticker, Cash App, Zelle. Yes, PayPal. Also, donations go toward content and harassment creation. Hope your New Year's getting off to a great start. For those who are new, I pre-record most of my videos. I typically go live on the weekend. We'll be going live more randomly this year as opposed to scheduled lives. Also, too, I run giveaways. Yes, Cash App giveaways. Yeah. I run that here on The Mix. So stay tuned, stay connected. I'll be running those every quarter. So stay tuned, stay connected on your opportunity to possibly win maybe $50, $75, maybe $100, maybe $125, maybe $150. But it will be ran once a quarter this year. The amount is to be determined around that time, but it will be $50 or more. So that gives you a heads up as to your opportunities in terms of dollar figure amount. Okay, you guys, so let me just go ahead and dive right into the topic after I got all the house rules away, and just bear with me, you guys, because I'm doing my best to be committed to not eating after a certain time. So let me show you what I have. Y'all can see this. So yeah, this is fettuccine chicken, Alfredo fettuccine or something like that, with stuffed mushrooms. So yeah, I had a decent nap today for the new year, feeling a little better. That's another thing. I hope y'all are staying healthy and well. I don't know what's going on out here as far as everyone I know seem like is getting sick or has gotten sick. Okay, you guys, so I have some screens to share with you guys, and yeah. Oh, excuse me. And so let me go ahead and get right into it. Both attorneys, let me just say this before I start sharing the screen. Both attorneys, yes, both attorneys have responded this week. And mind you, this is New Year's Day. So Jay-Z attorney filed some type of pre-motion letter to the courts, which I remember the judge told him basically, he's like, stop it. Seems like he's borderline bullying her to me. What do y'all think? That's going to be a question in the community section. Is Jay-Z's attorney strong arming or borderline bullying the judge? This is the old school judge too. Check out my content I did on her. So matter of fact, I'll drop the link in the description section just to give you guys an idea of, just who she is in terms of career trajectory. Her family is comes from a background of legal heads too. So, but yeah, so it just seems like Alex Spiro filed another one with the court on the 30th, basically giving the courts a courtesy, a heads up to say, hey, I'm filing this on behalf of my client, Sean Carter, this motion to dismiss, and this is what it's going to include, the different arguments. Then the following day, December 31st, boom, attorney Busby, like, oh no, reverse, and filed his letter to the court motion, basically challenging what Jay-Z's lawyer said in his request for dismissal letter to the judge. So these two legal heads is going at it, and you know what, I'm here for it. This is exciting. For those who do not know, I have a legal background. I like stuff like this. I don't give a crap if you're celebrity or non-celebrity. I could sit in a courtroom all day and just listen to cases. That's just how interesting all of this is, and that's why I have a background paralegal. This is all interesting to me. But this is battle of the legal heads, and thus far I like how it's going, because keep that on a legal playground, as they want to call it. Put it on a legal playground. Don't have it in the media. And to me, in my opinion, Judge Torres is fair and ethical thus far. So I like it like this. You know why? Because it gets to expose who's really the skillful attorney when judges are not bought and paid for, allegedly. And also when a judge is fair and ethical. It gives you an insight, a strong insight as to who has the legal fortitude to battle in a court of law and may the best attorney win. So, but yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and share what I came across. I'm gonna share a few screens. We're gonna go over the gender motivated GMV. Is it called? Yeah, GMV Act, Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act. We're gonna go over that as well, because some people kind of got it misconstrued. And again, you guys, as I said in previous videos, this is a civil case. It's not criminal. So civil law and criminal law is different. Two different things. Just keep that in mind. Said that in previous videos. So you got civil, it's one thing, criminal is another. This is a civil aspect. Civil aspect speaks to damages, remedies, if a person is found liable for the claims against them. So if Jay-Z and Diddy are found liable through the court of law for the claims against them, then they will have to pay. More than likely, 99.99% of the time, is something financial, especially if it goes through a jury trial or a bench trial. But in my opinion, I don't think it's going to get to trial. I don't know. Somebody might be itching to settle. So let me go ahead and share some screens with you guys, and then I'll come back with more. Okay, you guys, gender motivated V Act elements in New York. Okay, what is it? Because a lot of people's like, oh, why the person doesn't have to have evidence or proof, etc., etc. Let me just break it down to you. GMVPA essentially, and this is according to Google, essentially requires two things, meaning two elements for a claim to be filed with the civil courts. One is injury for a crime of violence, and the second one is, at least in part, the perpetrator was motivated by animus, meaning malice or ill will based on gender. Does the law specifically define a crime of V? Yes. So this is what makes up this gender motivation protection act. Let's jump here. Jump to New York. Now, where's the most latest? I like to let's see. I thought I saw 2024 somewhere. Okay, let's get here. No, I thought I saw one in November. Okay, right here. This says, and again, this is according to Google. You could do simple Google search. This is all public information. And I'm going with this website, which is sanfordheisler.com. Understanding NYC's gender motivated V Acts and expiring window for survivors to bring civil claims. This was posted in November 2024. Again, this is setting a stage and a tone for you guys. what is this? Why is this? How can somebody just come out and say, hey, this is what happened to me? And I was telling you guys, when it came to Bill Cosby, when it came to R. Kelly, when it comes to Michael Jackson, I'll drop that link in the description section. Yes, deceased Michael Jackson has claims, SA claims against him, and he's dead in California against his estate. His estate, same thing, tomato, tomato. Okay. So, and like I said, I'll drop the link. Let me go ahead and go over this. It says New York City has a law that allows survivors of S violence to file civil suits against the individuals and institutions that harm them. It's called the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act, commonly referred to as the GMVPA. The GMVPA was amended in 2022, you guys, to provide more protections to survivors of S violence, including a 2-year window in which to file expired claims. The window, let me highlight this. The window is set to expire early next year. Survivors now have until February 28, 2025 to file their lawsuit, regardless of when the assault occurred. Oh! Okay, y'all. So that was per Google. Hopefully you guys can see it. Like I said, I'm over here eating. I'm trying to eat before a certain time. Okay, so hopefully that gives you guys clarity as to what this statute means. Law, acts, they call it an act, statute, it's legal language. What that is about and what that entails. Like I said before, everybody was up here rooting against R. Kelly. Everybody was up here rooting against Bill Cosby. I'm trying to explain to y'all. Case precedents, meaning they can use any attorney or judge overseeing whatever future SA cases before February 2025 of this year. They can cite those cases. In those cases, example Bill Cosby, example R. Kelly, happened 15, 20 plus years ago. So yeah, when you come on in here, drop some comments in the chat. When you come on in here, hit that like, push your girl through the algorithm. It is free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. Okay, so hopefully that sets the record straight for those who may not know what this is about. And again, this is civil, not criminal. However, civil wise, R. Kelly got judgments against him for SA. Bill Cosby still got judgments against him, or some coming against him allegedly or something like that, because it was one that was recently, to my understanding, filed against him some months ago. Civil wise, then again, look at Michael Jackson in California. He's dead. Michael Jackson is deleted, and they have one against him, and a judge approved it. So voila, so we're here. And let me be clear, jayz, diddy, they're innocent until proven otherwise. They're innocent until proven otherwise through the court of law, or however that may look for them in whatever capacity, whether it be a settlement, whether it be found guilty by a, not guilty, because this is civil, found liable by a judge or jury, or not found liable. Okay, so let me head on over here and show you guys what I came across here on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay, y'all, my apologies, but I can't read that screen on my computer. I think I have an alternative for that on the next slide. So, but I'm reading it from my iPad, and this is the actual document filed December 30th by Jay-Z's attorney to Judge Torres, and it's a 2-page file pre-motion letter, basically citing that they are going to file an official motion. I'm not sure if that has been done yet, and these are the reasons why. But let me just go over the first paragraph. Again, it's just 2 pages, but I'll kind of jump around and add my opinion in reaction to this. So it says, and again, this is the letter from Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's attorney, to the Judge Torres, who is overseeing the New York SA case against Sean Combs and Sean Carter. Okay, it says, we write on behalf of defendant Sean Carter, pursuant to Rule 3 of Your Honor's individual practices in civil cases, to inform the court that Mr. Carter seeks to file a motion pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedures to dismiss the first amended complaint in accordance with the rule of Your Honor's rules. And December 19th, Mr. Carter sent a letter to plaintiff setting forth the basis of the motion and advising crazy that Mr. Carter would file this pre-motion letter if plaintiff chose to stand on her FAC, meaning, and I'm interjecting, meaning the complaint. If plaintiff, meaning the alleged victim, Tony Busby's client, if she wants to stand on it, stand on business, okay, we're going to proceed as follows. So plaintiff was required but failed to respond to Mr. Carter's letter within 5 business days. By December 27th, Mr. Carter interprets plaintiff's silence as confirmation that she will stand on the FAC as pled. Accordingly, Mr. Carter submits this pre-motion letter concerning his anticipated motion to dismiss, which will raise the following arguments. Okay, let me just pause right here. So basically, attorney Alex Spiro has toned it down. The last response, only response from the judge, because the judge, to me, in my opinion, was ignoring all those motions, aggressive, combative motions that the judge mentioned in her response, the day after Christmas. But before that, she was just completely, in my opinion, ignoring Jayz's legal team. So her response after Christmas, and I did a video on that. I'll drop the link in the description section. She basically is like, this is my translation, y'all. Ninja, who you think you talking to? I run this court. Just like your client's wife run the world, I run the court. This is my courtroom. These are my rules. This is how you will address the court. So it looks like Alex Spiro has humbled himself so far in his letter and basically following the rules, dialed it back a bit, and is acting professionally instead of attacking the attorney, who, as the attorney, filing these complaints and civil claims against whomever, whether it be Diddy, whether it be Jay-Z, whether it be Blow Schmo. A civil attorney files the actions through the court via complaint on behalf of their client. That's legal, that's law, so I don't understand. So basically, thus far, Alex Spiro has dialed it back. Okay, the next paragraph is the first plaintiff cannot recover for her sole claim under the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act as a matter of law because the statute does not have retroactive effect. Plaintiff asserts a violation of GMV law for conduct that purportedly occurred in September 2000, but the GMV law was not enacted until December 19, 2000. 3 months after the FAC claims the conduct occurred and cannot apply retroactively to create a cause of action unavailable to plaintiff at the time in question. Okay, let me pause right here. Basically what this is saying, and this is just my opinion, reaction, you guys, so I don't know this to be fact or whatever, because I am not a judge, I am not an attorney. And moreover, when it comes to these laws, interpretations from statutes, federal to state, hey, sometimes there are different interpretations depending on what judge looks at it, depending on what attorney looks at it, etc., etc. So, but basically, Alex Spiro is saying that this alleged victim filed this when the act was not even, the incident took place in September, but the law did not become law until December of 2000. So, but like I read in the beginning, you guys, the Gender Motivated Violence Act, the statute in itself, and then the updates to it, which expire in February 2025, I don't think that matters. So to me, in my opinion, when I read this, I'm like, this is all debatable. It really is. It really is, because it depends on what judge is looking at this. And then too, it looks like in Attorney Spiro's second argument, he basically spoke more about the retroactive aspects of the law not being in effect, and he's citing case law. And also third, he cited another statute, Child Victims Act, and he cited case law on this as well. Case law is receipts, you guys. It's just like, you want to say, okay, give me proof. Case law is proof, receipts. But in a legal field, you guys, case law, hence receipts, can be different, pro, against, depending on what case. So it's like you're pulling receipts from all these cases that either was decided on through a judge or jury, and in some instances, not all of them are public, but you're looking for receipts as an attorney to support your argument for your client. So basically, yeah, so this is really it. And they want the case to be dismissed, obviously. This is like, I can't keep count. I can't keep up. Just like Jay-Z and his team of attorneys, they done asked for dismissal about 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times. So, but in my opinion, you guys, in my reaction to this, it was a weak argument. A lot of people are saying legal loopholes, but I beg to differ. I, in my opinion, does not feel that this is a legal loophole. It just depends on what attorney is looking at this, their argument, and also what judge is looking at this, their argument in the case law, hence receipts that's cited to support or be against, etc., etc. So that's how it is here in the court of law, you guys. So let me go ahead and I think I'm gonna be able to share part of Attorney Busby's response, because remember, this was done on December 30th, and my apologies, I couldn't share the screen, but how it's coming up on my other screen, I just can't read this. It's even with glasses on, it's not maximizing like I want it to. The maximizing is not maximizing. So let me go ahead and see if I can share this with you guys. Same screen. And it's not going to be fully the letter. It's going to be part of Tony Busby's response, which his response was 2 pages too. But I can't find the full 2-page response. That's basically it. I just got 1 page. So here we go. I think I posted this to my ex account. Come on. Okay, y'all. See, okay. This is X, formerly known as Twitter. And this was... Oh, no. This is not it. This is not... This filed by Attorney Busby, as you can see, December 31st, 2024, to the courts, to the judge. His response, so he's responding to Alex Spiro's December 30th filing pre-motion letter. So recent letters, briefs filed in Jane Doe and Sean Carter et al. He makes sure he puts Sean Carter. If y'all know, the Jay-Z attorney don't even be putting his name in the letter. He'll say Sean Combs and et al. Your Honor, I write on behalf of Jane Doe in response to defendant Sean Carter's letter dated December 30th, 2024, and he cites the docket number, pursuant to which defendant requests leave to file a motion pursuant to Federal Rule of Procedure, Civil Procedures, and citing the codes and all of that statutes to dismiss plaintiff's first amended complaint. Docket the fact. Okay. Now here, defendant states his intentions to move for dismissal on the grounds that Doe cannot pursue her claim under the New York City Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act, NYC. He cites the statute GMVPA, which we went over in the beginning, what that meant. Because the GMVPA does not have retroactive effect. So Attorney Busby is like, Sean Carter is saying because this should be dismissed because the alleged victim under this law is not retroactive because the incident happened after the law was implemented. Okay, so however, Attorney Busby further cites, however, neither the Second Circuit nor the New York Court of Appeals have endorsed this reading of the GMVA. Let me pause right there. What that means is that the higher courts, Second Circuit or the higher courts, meaning appeals courts, and they're the bosses of the lower courts. So he's saying they take precedence over, things like this from the lower court. So he goes on to say, in support of this argument, defendant cites a trial court ordered. And the trial court is the baby court, y'all. So it's the trial court, the circuit court, and appellate court. So the trial court is the baby court. Circuit cites a trial court order decided on an unopposed record with just merely persuasive authority. Ooh, he's citing case law. I learned this, you guys, in legal classes about different types of cases that really holds value depending on if it was just this persuasive, and I forgot about this persuasive authority, and it's another one. So the higher courts, also too, even in the higher courts, sometimes judges could say, meaning that it's not, I ain't gonna say it's not valid, but it doesn't hold a lot of weight. So persuasive authority does not hold a lot of weight, y'all. Oh, Attorney Busby in his legal bag. I like this, y'all. Okay. So he goes on to cite all of that. And then also they cited a pro se plaintiff. Oh my gosh. Proceed to the, oh my gosh, pro se plaintiff. Retroactively, oh gosh, out of the plaintiff failing to address GMVA retroactively. Defendant cites a trial court. Oh my gosh. So it looks like this is just my reaction and opinion, guys. So it looks like C. Lewis is oh my gosh. So I gotta look at Jay-Z now. Letter again. So they citing, don't tell me that they citing pro se plaintiffs. Y'all know what a pro se plaintiff is, somebody who's handled the case themselves without an attorney. Let me jump down here. Again, this is 2 pages. I don't have the second page, so this is this, y'all. Okay. So here it says defendant's argument as to the GMVA is persuasive as it is contrary to the law's primary intention. Here we go. To make it easier, what we read in the beginning about this law, for victims of gender motivated violence to seek civil remedies in courts, not as defendant would have make it harder. Drop a bomb right there. So basically, this is the mix interjecting what I said when I read the law in the beginning, y'all. regardless, it's to make it easy for an alleged victim to be able to go to the courts, whether it be, especially in this capacity, we're going to speak civil, not criminal, to be able to say, hey, I've been wronged. Yes, I know it happened a long time ago, but it was violent. It was ABCD, those two elements that I mentioned in the beginning, which encompasses this law. So Attorney Busby is like, the law, the statute is there to make it easier for the alleged victim, not harder, like Sean Carter trying to make it. That's my translation. Okay. Attorney Busby in his legal bag. Okay. So New York attorney Tony Busby further cites New York City passed the GMVPA administrative code, and he go ahead and cites the statute, struck down the federal right of action for victims of gender motivated violence under the Violence Act for Women, another code, holding that Congress lacked the authority under the Commerce Clause or the 14th Amendment to pass such a remedy. And that's that. Okay. Okay, y'all. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Like this video, share this video. So what do you all think, you guys? My bad, y'all. I told y'all I'm still getting over my little cold. Hopefully it's gone fully tomorrow, but hey, I had to get through the stream. I'm gonna be doing more streams like this, more breakdowns. But what do you all think? What do y'all think? Both battles of the legal heads. And I posed this question earlier. Do you think Alex Spiro is trying to strong arm the judge with his repeated and consistent motions? I'm just like, they haven't even had a hearing yet. But you know what? In my opinion, gotta respect it. He's advocating for his client, and as he should. Alex Spiro is advocating for his client. Man, Jay-Z paying him out millions. He's probably $1 million attorney, multi-million-dollar attorney, just under Sean Carter's legal team. And not counting all the other clients he has. From to my understanding, Elon Musk was one of his clients. I don't know if he still is on retainer, or maybe Elon call him if he need him. And who else? He's handled a lot of. I think Alec Baldwin. A lot of celebrities, Alex Spiro, but I'm gonna say this much: when it comes to Attorney Busby, it seems like Attorney Busby is doing this for sport, for play, and I say that respectfully. People underestimate Attorney Tony Busby. He knows these. He been doing this for 25 plus years. So it's like, for him to file his response to their request for dismissal day after the New Year's Eve. I said, how he had time to do this? Celebrate and drop a response. I know these attorneys are so happy for electronic filing, because before you have to wait to the courthouse, but now you can electronic file, I think, up until a certain time, or probably 24 hours a day in some counties. So sheesh, I remember when they started implementing that years ago, the electronic filing. I said, oh, that gets stuff to the court quicker, but we still have delays with court. So, but yeah, so you know what, to that question, I'm split. I would say, in my opinion, he still seems to be very aggressive in his filing aspect this time around. Not his words, not his language. Seems like he dialed it back a bit, but he's just really, really aggressive in his filing. Which I don't know. Is this something that's common? Because usually I'm not familiar with an attorney, even before a hearing, just to file, like the continuously filing. And if you all know anything about what's going on legal wise in the court system, they're very slow. They're very behind. But this particular Judge Torres, she's very thorough. It seems like she can't be bought and paid for either, allegedly. So because it seems like allegedly Rock Nation may have a history, strong on the May. And this is all speculation, have a history of buying and paying off those in powerful positions in the courthouse. So I don't know. So, and number two, you guys, you think Attorney Busby will let up? Do you think he will wave the white flag, Attorney Busby? Me? Nah, heck no. He won't. Excuse me, y'all. He won't wave the white flag at all. Attorney Busby won't wave the white flag. He on a neck, especially with the allegations Attorney Busby cited in a couple legal filings against Jay-Z, hence Rock Nation in Texas, basically citing that they are borderline conducting alleged criminal activities to basically try to scare the attorney into not filing these claims against them. Meaning, when I say alleged, criminal like activities, meaning buying and paying people off allegedly, or also going after him. Some people, Attorney Busby even said his family was contacted, his daughter. That's just nasty work. Y'all drop the link in the description section, you guys. So no, I don't see anytime soon. Matter of fact, Attorney Busby ain't waving no white flag. He's a Marine. He ain't waving ish. He's a Marine. So, okay. And third, do you think a criminal indictment will be filed against Jay-Z in the future in 2025? We're in 2025. Today is January 1st. Happy New Year again. Happy New Year to you guys. And really quickly, I don't have a New Year's resolution. I don't have a vision board. I'm just winging it in prayer and faith. Just letting it be. I'm winging it, y'all. I usually be excited about, have vision boards and this and that. And I'm not saying that's not something to be excited about, but I just want to take it one step at a time, one situation or one goal at a time, so whatever it is. So that's where I'm coming from. But let me know y'all thoughts in the chat. Do you all have a New Year's resolution, a vision board, or are you going to wing it and just take it day by day, or take it day by day? So, but yeah, so do you think there will be possible criminal indictments up against Jay-Z this year? Do you believe he may be included in the superseding indictment against Diddy, because it's a RICO case against Diddy? So there is likely to be other people involved in name. They haven't did the superseding indictment as of yet, but I did read somewhere that discovery was given, meaning the video recordings that the federal government got into finally. A lot of that was given to Diddy's team of attorneys. So it wasn't released to the public. It was released to Diddy's team of attorneys. So who knows what's next with that? But you guys, thank you all for tuning in. I will be doing more streams like this. And again, this is really simply for educational, reactionary purposes and entertainment as well. Gotta throw that in there. And so, but yeah, I want to do more of these in the future. Thankfully, my Wi-Fi kind of was Wi-Fi. It didn't seem like there was a glitch or anything today. So that's a good thing. Hopefully this has gone unscathed, meaning all my recordings are saved for this stream, because it'd be a struggle sometimes. But I know this was long form, but check it. I appreciate you all who watched it till the end. And for those who watched it to the end, blue is my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color. So yeah, like this video, share this video. I'll let you know what that means in the future soon. And be expecting a giveaway in March. Let me know your thoughts about all of this. Recap: gender motivated violence act doesn't care if there's no concrete evidence. Of course, the attorney can file the claim off of what somebody said. And of course, the attorney has to have some type of evidence. And it could just simply be the person's words, affidavit, declarations. So, yeah. So civil court, criminal court, different. But hey, let me know your thoughts. And remember again, for those who listen to this video till the end, blue is my favorite color. Like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.